Hello, Bumtasetu. Welcome back to the chat or the reality with Dolphine. I'm your host, Dolphine Moshala from Ramphahlele Mashite. And if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe and, of course, do share this video. Abantase, we have another guest who wrote to us. And before I introduce her, let me tell you. I know I look good. I do know. And this is because Tlalane Sisa actually did my makeup today because ke kwile ba bangwe le re he di eyebrows ta ka di re 1 2 3. Anyways, with that said, I'm going to give her the platform to introduce herself to you guys and like ena ka hara ditaba. Ho kae ho sharp?
Dumelang, okay?
Ke sharp.
Sharp.
Ho relaxed.
I'm
sure.
okay.
Okay. Do you mind telling people who you are, introducing yourself? What do you do for a living? And we'll take it from there.
Okay. Ke a leboha di. Lebitso la ka ke Kananelo.
Okay.
Lebitso la ka ke Kananelo. Everyone calls me K Tamahani.
Okay.
I'm 28 years old.
Okay.
I was born and raised in Lesotho.
Okay.
So I came to South Africa, I think 2015.
Okay.
About 10 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. So I'm self-employed. I'm a hustler.
Oh, okay.
I'm self-employed. I do have an online shop.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I'm currently busy with.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And you look beautiful.
Thank you so
much.
much.
And funny enough, I don't know, man. I feel like, people from Lesotho love me. I don't know, because even our recent guest, right? Our recent guest is also from Lesotho. I feel like you guys love me. Oh my goodness. Anyways, you wrote to us, right?
Yes.
And I want to give you the platform to tell your story. Since but I want you to feel free and
Okay. So, story saga ke tlile South Africa ka 2015.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk much about 5 first years in South Africa.
Okay.
My story starts from 2020.
Okay.
Well, I came to South Africa to hustle, to panda.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So 2018, I discovered this other business. I was then staying in KZN. I started this business. It was just a small business,
Okay.
really. I was still very young.
Mm.
And 2020, I decided, man, let me go to Joburg.
Mm-hmm.
My business can do better in Joburg.
Yeah.
Then I came to Joburg. I remember that time when I came here. I didn't have much. Like, I didn't know. It was my first time coming to Joburg.
Mm.
I didn't have much. I just asked my aunt, okay, kopa tsamaya I'll be, ke tla batla something nyana. Inka etsang. Okay, I came here. And then I started by being a runner because I didn't have money.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to start where I am. I don't want to start. I have big plans, but I'm going to start with what I have. So I started being a runner. I was then also buying hair from Zambia.
Oh, okay.
Buying hair. I learned how to make wigs.
Oh.
Yes, I'm very curious when it comes to business. Very curious. So my things were coming together 2020, January up to April, if I'm not mistaken. Then lockdown came. It affected me so bad. The borders were closed. I'm importing from Zambia. I'm also importing from China, Turkey, Mozambique. Now, I had to stop working. I had to look for a job, like around, it's...
It was tough.
It was was bad.
Yo.
It was bad. And I'm not into working. Like, one thing about me is that I just love being self-employed, I got a job in a small fast food. Yeah, just to pay rent, to buy my cosmetics. It was bad. So, okay, fast forward, towards the end of 2020, I met someone.
Okay.
Yes, I met this guy through Facebook.
Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like being approached. Let's say I'm working at the mall.
Yeah.
I don't like being approached or someone just saying, "Hi, Sisi, parking the car." I promise you, no matter how I can tell, this guy, but I just feel,
Somehow.
I feel cheap.
Cheap.
That's how okay, especially if someone
But
is...
I'm offended.
No, okay, no. Like, let's say someone is driving, passing, and hello, like, a tole festere, and hello, Sisi, ho jwang? And I go to the car, I can't, like, so I prefer someone maybe, like, contacting me, then we talk, then they come to me, like that. Or if I'm sitting somewhere, and then maybe they come to me. But in most of my relationships, it has been through Facebook. The
But
apps.
I met my husband on Facebook, guys.
Yes,
Yeah, I can
yes.
relate. And besides, we all have our own different preferences.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's
Yes,
fine.
I met this guy on Facebook. Okay, here's the story of how I met him. I got a friend request from this colored lady.
Okay.
Is it colored or Indian? So I'm someone, I don't have friends here in South Africa. I've never had a friend. 10 years, I've never had a friend in South Africa. I'm always indoors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So hi, they text me. I accepted, and they texted me immediately. Hi, I just saw you somewhere in the group. I just like you. It's a girl. Okay, really? That was nice being approached by, we always get inboxes from guys. But now being approached by a girl, it was nice. Okay, really? We started talking. This person started talking about business. And she asked me, "Are you in a relationship?" I'm like, "No, I'm not in a relationship currently." She's like, "Oh, you look beautiful." And there's this guy, he's my friend. He's looking for someone. You guys can look good together. Like, oh, really? Okay, send the picture. I'm single. Send the picture of the guy. Okay. The guy was, not bad, All right. We exchanged the numbers, sorry. And then the guy texted me. He was a nice someone, And then we set up a date. We went out. I went to him. We went out. We were just gelling, gelled together. The conversation was flowing, And we started now dating.
Okay.
We started dating. I liked him. So as we were talking, he asked me, "What are you doing for a living?" I told him what I was doing. Well, then when I met him, I was not doing anything. It was still locked down. But I told him, this is what I was doing, but COVID affected my business. It's like, oh, okay. One thing that he was so interested in was that the fact that I import from Turkey and China, especially from China. He's like, "You know what? I've been looking for this all my life." It's like, I've had people talking about importing things from China, but I don't have. I tried to search. I went to seminars. I asked. I did a lot of researches. So now that you are here, tell me more. When we talk about business, I was just flowing, telling him, he's my babe. Like, he's my, yes.
I cannot judge my friend. No. And then what happened to the friendship? The friendship between yourself and the lady.
Okay. So, one month, if I'm not mistaken, or earlier than a month, I know I'm wrong. I know I was wrong.
No, it's fine as
Yes.
judge.
Yes. I went to this guy's phone. There's this other phone that he was just... I went to his Facebook. Guess what I found?
What?
He's the lady that I was talking to.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because like, and now okopana le motho, then chiki obolela dilo tsa di business le yena. Yeah, bontsho like he was actually interested ka business ya hao, not in you. Do you understand?
Yeah, okay.
So ntho wa so bone as a red flag.
Wow, okay. I've never thought of that, but now that you are saying, it makes sense. Wow, okay.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
He was not actually interested in you. He was interested in the business.
Wow.
And that's the reason why he approached you in the first place. Why she approached you in the first place.
She.
Is she? Because
yeah, because I would like to believe that she saw me. I'm all over Facebook about posting about the business. In the groups, I'm always talking about, I'm always everywhere where it's business. Yeah. So I was like, okay, maybe I made a post about business. That's how it is. So that what you are saying now, that you are saying it, Gaibon. All right. And I confronted him. And then what's happening here? Imagine, after first date, I texted this lady. She's like, your friend, the guy, yeah, he's the one. Not knowing who ke bua le yena. And he's here next to me.
Oh.
When I was texting.
He was texting?
No, I'm the one. Like I'm with texting him. I'm texting my friend.
Okay.
Mothomba tletseng yena chomi ai. Ke yena. The lady didn't reply. Like as usual. Okay, maybe she's busy. Kanti no.
You're actually with him?
I'm actually
with
my friend, with my colored friend.
Oh man, okay.
Okay, so it's fine. Now we were talking about business. January, that was 20, no, okay, before now we go to the business, our relationship. We couldn't go for a week without having quarrels. Like he was complaining about everything. Like everything that you can think of in this life he was complaining about everything. We met November. The guy was always updating me. I'm going out, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to... The relationship was somehow nice, but when we fight, we fight. But when it's nice, it's nice. There's no, yeah, when it's bad, it's bad. When it's nice, it's nice. It's like that. December is like, since you're not going home, it's COVID, you're not going home, and it's your birth month. And Christmas, it's my birthday. Yes. So he's like, okay, how about we spend Christmas and your birthday with me, please come. I was staying alone. And yes, it's nice being with your person. I packed my bag, went to him. That was about Kabodi 16, 17. So the plan was that Ketlohutela, where I stay Kabodi 3. Okay, it was nice. I was so happy. I went to him. That week, the first week, we were always fighting about one thing, or like it's always something. Like open the fridge like this, do it like this, like. I don't know, like the guy made me feel like everything in life was wrong, or whatever that I was doing was wrong.
He actually manipulated you.
Yes.
Oh man.
Like that thing is very bad, and people should be careful about it. You know why? Because it's now that I'm working on it, that I used to believe that everything is bad, everything is wrong. I'll look at how people chew, I'll look at how people behave, I will pay attention to everything, because that's how he used to treat me. So on Christmas Day, we bathed. It's my birthday. We are going out. It's nice. My family, I'm a child to my family. Even if I'm staying in Joburg, I still know that I have family at home. I can't just leave anyhow. I'm independent. I'm paying my rent. I'm doing everything. But my mom, she's my mom. My family is my family. You get that?
Yeah.
So I couldn't just say, guys, I'm with my boyfriend. I'm spending 3 weeks with my boyfriend.
You had to respect them.
I had to respect them. They asked me, you're not coming? I'm like, no, maybe I'll go out with a friend on Christmas, just lying, you know. On Christmas Day, normally my family will come together. My aunts, my cousins, yes, they will come together and they will just sing happy birthday, you know, wish me a happy birthday. Yeah, that Christmas spirit. We went out, I remember we went to this place in Monte Cassino. It's a restaurant. It's this nice restaurant. It's so reserved, like, haona batho ba bangata. We were just sitting there waiting for our food, and my mom called. Immediately, I showed him. My mom is calling. It's a video call. I knew what it's going to be about. I knew they told me in the morning, Mama, your aunts are coming, you know. We'll call you at that time. Hello, I call. Okay, he's like, okay, it's fine. Take the call. I took the call. Well, I'm aware that I'm in a public space. I can't just scream or be like when I'm at home. You understand? I'm also on a date. Also, I understand that somehow it's a bit rude to take a call when you're on your date. You know?
Yeah.
I feel that I understand that, and I don't like using a phone when I'm on a date. You know?
But it was your family.
It's my family, so that's what I had in mind.
Yeah.
And also, I didn't just take a call. That's where now I ignored the red flag. My family calls.
The second red flag, by the way.
Oh yes, well, second now. Now that was the biggest one.
Yeah.
Yes, I would say the first one, maybe it was a mistake. That was, you know, I always give people a chance to make mistakes, you know. Yes. So my mom called. I know what she was going to say. I took a call. It's my aunts are there. They started singing. Happy birthday. I'm there. Birthday princess, blushing, you know.
My God.
I'm in a new relationship. I'm not used to this guy. I'm still shy. I'm not a shy person, by the way.
Okay.
But now he gets a shy, you know. And okay, they're showing me around what is happening. The kids are wearing new clothes. So I'm the first grandchild of my grandparents from my mother's side. So I've got these other ones coming. So I'm like, we are like not even cousins or whatever. We are like, they take me as their sister, as their elder sister. That's how close we are. They're showing me they're wearing new clothes. I have to now compliment, you know. They're showing me what they are having. You know, as we were talking, we made an eye contact with my guy. Yo. It's about to go down. The way he was looking at me, waiting for me to stop the call, to end the call. Yo, I was like, what did I do now? Okay, did I say anything? I didn't mention him. Or is it because I didn't mention him and he expected me to? Now and I immediately say, no guys, we'll talk, I'll call you late. Yes. It's like, so that's what you people do. So you show each other what you are having. Is it your first time to see rice and beetroot and Christmas food? You know, you are raw. So he used to, you know, label me like with you are like this. You are raw, you are villagey. I'm like, yes, man, I'm from the village, but is it wrong? Like, yes, he used to say I'm a villagey, you know. So it's your first time to see chicken, rice. You guys show each other food on video calls. That's how he used to label me. You are raw. And he's like, as we were talking, I remember the waiter came with the food, confused, and he was shouting at me. And I was looking around. It's like we are in a public space. And I looked around. This restaurant is at the corner. It's called a Figo Cafe. It's a Figo. Yeah, it's those, those.
Yeah, I know them, yeah.
There are no people. I think there were only 3 or 4 couples. They were also talking, and I still believe that I was not causing a scene or anything.
Okay.
I still am sure. Okay. We had to make a takeaway. We couldn't now eat because it was bad. It was tense. Like, I embarrassed him in public. I took a video call in public. I looked around. There is no one there. We had to go back. I remember waiting outside there, waiting for Uber. It was tense. We got home to his place. So when I met him, he's just an IT guy working from 9 to 5. He was not rich, not even close to being rich, or he was just a person. And that's what I liked about him. Like, he had like a vision. When you see someone, even if they don't have anything, but you see they've got a vision, they got their things together. Can pay rent, buy basic things. That's what that's how I. It's like, okay, yeah, we
That's
can
how
build.
you fell in love with
Yes,
him.
we can build something. But no potential.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can build something, because I don't like a ready-made. You understand? I can feel comfortable. You understand? Okay. So we got to his place. Uber to his place. He chased me out of the house. I was trying to explain.
What time was it?
No, it was just after lunch.
Okay.
Past 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was not at night. So you know what? I don't think I can do this anymore. I think we should just break up.
What?
Yes. Break up. I'm sorry. You know what I said? Emma mutukila hlang. You know what I said? It's like, please, I'm sorry. I will not talk to my family anymore. When we are on a date, I will try to not take video calls. Please make me what you want. You want me to be.
Third red flag.
On top of that, he was there. It's like, no, I can't. Like, now I'm panicking. Like, I'm panicking. Like, now I have to be. It's Christmas, man. We're supposed to enjoy this day. It's my birthday.
Yo.
Okay, you know what I did? I knelt down to beg him.
Yeah.
I knelt down. So the day I knelt down, that's the day I signed a contract and reduced myself. I still say that was the day I reduced myself. I begged him. Finally, he's like, okay, it's fine. So after that, I have to beg him for at least 2 days of begging, cook for him. He likes food. I love cooking. Cook for him. How do you feel like eating? So he'll say, I want Asian food, something that he thinks I cannot do. I'll go to groups, wherever, do it the way he likes it, and he will enjoy it. That's how, and then he will be happy. Or maybe Nigerian food. He used to do that a lot. Say, I want this, something that he believes that I cannot cook. He likes food. After cooking, let's say I cooked it Sunday. You've got your salads, you've got everything. He will pick one thing where I made a mistake and forget about the rest.
Okay.
Yes, even when he eats food, he used to taste it one by one by one. He was always looking for the mistakes. Yes.
Because you were worshipping him.
Yes, I was worshipping him.
Yeah,
Yes,
you were.
I was worshipping him.
Oh.
Right. I went home ka January. It was not nice, but I was still saying things, hoping that things will change. We are getting to know each other. I'll get used to him. He'll also get used to me. You understand? January, the borders, I think the airport's borders were now opened for my business to operate, but I didn't have money. Told him, the borders are now opened and even the airports, I can now buy things. But the problem is that I don't have money. It's like, okay. How much do you need? That question. How much do you need? I'm like, maybe because I'm starting. Can be even ka 1.5, ka 2,000 I can start. It's like, okay, no, it's fine. I'm going to give you 3,000. Sure. I was happy. Like, I was so happy. Like, someone, where I come from, my family, they've never supported my business idea, especially those days. Especially my grandmom. My grandmom, she's into, I think she's graduated, and 40, close to 50, if not 50. She graduated. She wanted me to go to school and act like, I want to do business. She's like, you know what? I'm not going to support you. The only day mo ke tlo supportang teng ke ha o ka njwetsa hore ke kgutlela sekolong.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? It's either I do this by myself, or because I'm not going to school, I'm not going to be employed.
You know very well.
Yes, I know. Even if I try to go to school,
it won't work.
But to be honest, going to school, all those what I did, I was doing it to just say, you see, I'm doing something. I was not doing something that I wanted to. It was just me going to school, Yes, I didn't like going to school. Yeah. If I ever were to go to school, it's about business. You understand? Not that I'm going to be a teacher. They wanted me to be a teacher and be, yes. So someone is going to give me 3,000. Sure. This guy, where is he from? He's from heaven.
Okay.
Yes. He's God sent, I remember he was staying in Randburg. I was staying in Soweto, staying in a suburb, and he was renting a bachelor back, the cottage. A cottage in a yeah, so he was staying in a cottage. Now I'm from a village. I stayed in KZN and now I'm staying in the Kasi, Soweto, Maybe I was villagey. Who knows? Okay, I'm like, this guy gave me 3,000. I thank God. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to make a mistake. What kept on playing in my mind is that, you know what? I don't want to disappoint this guy. I don't want to disappoint him. I bought my stock from China. My stock arrived. You know what happened? I think my stock arrived within a week. I was sold out and made 3 times that 3,000 that I had. I remember this other time when I was going to meet my clients. I was talking to them. He was just looking at me. So I talk. Like when when talking about business, I'll charm you like you're gonna fall for my product. Yes. So we're just there talking, and he's looking at me. When he's like, you are really good with this. I can see you love business. You are really good with this. He's like, now he's like, let's take it to the higher level because I can see you love this. Oh, this man, where is he from?
God sent.
In my life, I've never had someone who supported me like this. I remember when I was telling my mom, I remember she told me, "Oh, na na na, kya hlanya." Like she said it, okay, ngwana ka o sa qala ho hlanya. O go batla ho reka dintho overseas and di tle mo ho yena a saya. Like ke nana o na le depression or something. That's what she said.
Yeah.
So this guy, like, I recently met him. You know what this guy did? He told me that he's got some savings.
Okay.
He's got some savings. He's got like 30,000.
Okay.
So he's been saving, hoping that one day he'll have a business because he loves business. He tried these things that your bitcoins, your forex, whatever. He was scammed. He tried, but now I can use that money. When I'm fine, I can give him back that money without interest. What? Okay. I felt like I was dreaming. It was like a dream. Now I sat down. I remember I used to spend some nights without sleeping. Now checking. Now I'm going big for the first time. All this time when I was selling, the highest I've ever done by myself, by my own, was maybe nothing above 10,000, to be honest.
Okay.
Because if you are starting, I don't have a job. I started by being a runner. And I'm staying, I'm renting, I have to pay rent, I have to, like, I've always been taking care of my family since I had nothing. Since even with 500, if I remember there's a time where unambecha ka 600. And I'll take some of it. My background is not so good. That's one of the mistakes that I made. I told him everything about my background.
Another red flag. I will never advise any woman to disclose her family situation or her family secrets to a man. Never do that. Be smart. Another red flag, my love. Another red flag.
I'm gonna get judge.
Also to the judges.
Yes. So I told him this is where I come from. Yes. My situation, my home background was bad. Not bad like bad. Whereby when I had 500, I had to share it with Yes. Okay. So he gave me 30,000. I bought stock. My stock arrived. Seeing those boxes here, this is all mine. I sold within a month. My stock was sold out. Now I made a lot. Like I'm not like for the first time now seeing serious money.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's like, you know what? I feel like you should. When we were waiting for the stock, when we were waiting for my stock, he's like, you should register this business.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've been running business, hustling, without registering, selling on Facebook, marketplace. Yeah, it's like also, I want you to have your own website.
Okay. Yeah. He's elevating you now.
Yes. One thing that I learned, he's an IT specialist. I'm gonna get you a professional website designer.
Okay.
What? People are gonna check your shop on Google. Oh, mudim. Not just those websites, like a professional one.
Yeah.
He first said, I'm going to register your business. When I continue on advertising, continue doing what you can do on your side. The rest, since I'm working from home, I'm going to help you with business registration and everything. Okay, what do you need? I need your passport. I gave him my passport. My passport had overstayed because I haven't been going home that time for a year, over a year. So we are given about 30 days here in South Africa. Then I have to go back home and come back again. So nenze say hi for a year, my passport in a overstay, you know, problem na go passport ya high sharp. I think let's also, besides your passport not being fine, how na permit. So if you were South African, you were gonna get some fundings, you were gonna get like a lot of benefits for your business, like you can have any bank account, business bank account. So I'm like, so what do we do now? I was so happy that I'm gonna finally have the business registered under my name. It's like, okay, I can assist you by registering your business, but we are gonna use my documents. Why wouldn't you trust someone who trusted you with their savings?
Wow. Okay.
This guy trusted. No one believed in me. He's the only person who believed if there's one thing that a person can do for me, it's just believe in me. I don't even need anything. So you're gonna make, like, it gives me that, okay, you know what, I can do it, you know. And this guy, okay, it's just a business registration. He trusted me with his savings. I always see this post for Facebook, no matter how sad the story is, savings, it's a how. But this guy went beyond, and he went to his savings. I'm like, okay, no, that's fine, man, that's okay. It's like, okay, you're gonna be a 50% shareholder, now be a director, so that I can go to the banks, I can go to, you understand? I'm fine with that. I was selling, the stock came, the business got registered. I'm a 50% shareholder with no share certificate. It only says 50% black woman shareholder, something like that. Like, it just says, it doesn't say the name.
Your name was not on the paper?
No, the name was not on the paper that time, after registering. And then he's the director, only his names and everything are there. I'm fine. Now I'm getting salary from the business. One thing about the guy was very financially wise and smart.
No, he's smart.
Yes, he
very
was
smart.
He's like, you know, you are making a lot of money, but please, can I help you, like, let you get a salary? He said, let me get a salary. Salary, okay, it's fine. I'm staying in Soweto, I'm not paying a lot of money. I think my first salary was 8,000.
Okay.
Yes. That was a lot of money. A lot. Now building, we are investing. Whatever money that I'm getting, I'm making, or we are making, we're investing back to the business. I'm like, when for now I'm fine. I'm just helping you. Really? Yes. And I was tracking the sales, everything, but he was in charge of the bank, the finances. The bank business account was linked to his account. Yes, since he's the director of the business. But I was fine with that. Why would I complain? So it was like that. The money is now coming. The money is coming. I'm talking about serious money. Now having to see, for the first time in my life, now having to see 100,000 in the account. It's here. It's here. Like, it's not something that is coming. It's here. And I still have a lot of stock. Now we are even running out of the space. I have to take the portion to my place, leave the portion to his place. That's how we have been working. Okay, we decided to get a shop, an office, since the shop is online based. Let's get a shop, an office. Oh man, we bought nice. I like nice things.
And how was the relationship?
Oh, okay. The relationship. It was the thing of always fighting. But because we were busy to see what was happening, and we'll use money when we are angry, we'll use money to cover it up by going out Yeah, by going out.
Okay.
Yes, that's what he used to do a lot. Like he has never said sorry to me. He
Okay.
would rather buy me something like I'll come home and I see flowers, chocolates, and things like that.
Okay.
All right, so I can handle it. Like, this is the guy. All right, no, it's fine. The guy took the business to himself. Yes, so we are moving. 6 months. He engaged me.
6 months.
Yes. 6 months in the relationship, he engaged me.
Another red flag.
You know, he was like,
How did he engage? Yeah, let's take it there.
yo.
Yeah, let's
Should
take it
I say
there.
that?
Yeah, how did...
Okay. All right. So we were always fighting to a point whereby I felt like it's no longer nice. As much as there's money, but it's no longer nice. One day, by the way, one of the things that he was doing was flirting. My guy used to flirt, like, everywhere. Like, if a girl passes, if a girl passes with big bums, like, he's gonna, like, he can't even control it. He
In
couldn't-
front of you?
Yes, and yeah. So I didn't trust him. Like, I knew that he was everywhere, like, always flirting. And there were also, the way we met, now that he could lie to me that way, like someone's happy. So he cheated on me. The first time, no, it was not the first time, but now it was a serious cheating. Well, there's flirting, there's talking, there's kissing, there's other things, And I felt like, you know what? This guy I'm no longer happy. He complains about everything. I remember this other day, before we get to that, whereby I was opening. He's originally from Zimbabwe.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
with South African documents. Well, he grew up here in South Africa. I think his mom was married to a South African man. Okay, so there's a time where I opened this cereal. It's a Zimbabwean thing. They call it Cerevita. I opened it. It's like box I think I had the Kellogg cornflakes. I can't it's glued together like the way they seal it. The box thing. I got mistake. I teared that box and like it became a serious issue that I'm not careful. How can I open the box like that? The box it became a serious thing. So it's one of the things he used to complain about. Not that I used money, not that I went out with friends, not that I did what. It was always the things in the house, Yes, so I was no longer happy. 6 months in the relationship. This other time I'm like, you know what? I'm leaving. So I was now spending 2 weeks at his place, 2 weeks at my place. So we're now spending a lot of time together. And I was like, you know what? I'm leaving now. Like, I think we should break up. Now I think, like, I was so done. He's like, no, please don't leave, please, I will do better, I'm sorry. He cheated and I caught him. He asked for forgiveness and he was crying for the first time. Crying, saying he's got a spiritual wife. He's confessing that Yana has got a spiritual wife. I need to pray for him, because he has never apologized. He was literally crying on the floor. And then he's like, to show you that I'm serious, let's get married. That's how I was engaged. Okay. Now I chose my engagement ring I went to him to send him to buy engagement ring.
He proposed that day,
Yeah.
the day where he was crying,
Yes.
where he was kneeling down.
Yes.
And then he proposed to you.
Yes.
And then why did you agree at that moment? Because we are talking about someone who cheated on you. We are talking about someone who abused you emotionally, financially.
Not financially.
Okay, emotionally.
Emotionally,
Okay.
yes. I was like, this guy, this person, it will take him, I don't know what, for him to be like this. So he really means what he's saying.
That's
Yeah.
what was going on
Yes,
in your
I'm like,
mind.
this guy, that guy he was capable of, he can do something. And then instead of taking accountability, taking responsibility, he will just say, okay, so what do you suggest that we do? Let's say first time when he was cheating, it's like, okay, how did you find out I was cheating? What were you doing on my phone?
Excuses.
Things like that. And then I have to feel bad and apologize. I'm sorry that I used your phone now. I saw that you are cheating. So now him's confessing. And Gosiam, yes, he's got a spiritual wife. Come how hell, and yes, and I agreed. Tomorrow morning, after engagement, Friday, tomorrow morning we went to send him to buy our engagement ring, my engagement ring. I'm engaged, like that, like it was like that. That was tells families. He's really into it. Okay, now we are fine for the first time. He's now my fiance,
Yeah,
Yes.
things have changed.
Things have changed.
Yeah.
2 months after or 2 or 1 month, he's like, this thing of now going there, coming here, I think we should stay together. Yeah, 8 months. I think we should stay together. Sure. And now, okay, no, it's fine. Nagasokola vele. Because we had a shop. Now I'm having to come this side. We had 2 people were waiting for us. But I have to be here. Going to Soweto to run back, going to Soweto. It was just, unnecessary traveling. I'm like, okay, so why not? We are engaged. We are getting married soon anyway. Yes, so I moved in with him. We moved in together, and now I'm seeing flames. I'm seeing flames now. Like I was always scared, like this, like always scared. Okay, today what are we gonna fight? We were fighting like in a week, at least 2 times a week. And then after that fight or whatever quarrel, argument, it will take him like 3 days while I'm baking, Yeah, he was never wrong. He's always right. He can stand in front of 100 people and say you're all wrong and I'm right. That's him. It's always about him. You see how these people are looking at me. Like that thing of, like he was overly confident. So when I look, he told me a bit about his background, that he was abused by the uncle's wife. She used to tell him that he's ugly, he's like this. And then when he grew up, he's regained confidence. So I would like to believe that he was overdoing it. He thought like he's the best thing ever, like
Happened to you,
to anyone. Like even at work, he's like, I'm the youngest in our team, and I'm the smartest in the team.
Okay.
Yes,
he was actually full of himself.
He was full of himself.
That nigga.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's like that he
You
was so.
do.
Yeah, no one can
We
be.
know
Yeah,
that.
he's always
Yeah.
number one. That pastor at church, he likes me more than anyone. Wherever he goes, like he's the one. Like he's, All right. So it was bad. 10 months in our relationship, he decided to pay Lobola. I don't know which money he was gonna use to pay Lobola. Now thinking of it, he said, I think we should pay Lobola now. Okay, now we have money. Like now I'm talking about we have money now.
Man, serious man.
Serious money.
Yeah.
We are not lacking. We are fine. We are fine. Okay, I think we should save this money. Now he's into business. Like this business. He's into this business.
Yeah.
He's working. He's all, when we are planning around, we are always talking about business money. Okay, I think we should change the couch. We buy the couch with business money. I think we should change this. We should buy a TV. We should buy this. That's how it was like. He now started getting a salary. It's like, now we are making a lot of money. Let's get a salary. We are both now getting a salary. I also got an increment on my side. Contributing to the house, him getting the salary from his work and from the business. Her life, it was next. Okay, so got 10 months in about when we're preparing the attire, it's there, the families, settle a date. Days before my Lobola day, I think it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday. I still remember it was Tuesday. Our Lobola was supposed to be on Saturday. My grandmom, who was supposed to be the main person in my Lobola day, for my Lobola day negotiations, Lobola negotiations, she passed on that week. Yeah. So you can just imagine my grandmom just. Like, okay, let's postpone it.
Yeah.
We had to postpone it. It was bad. But somehow I strongly believe that it was a sign. I believe that
everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we postponed. Now it became even worse. This is now. Okay, we are talking about 2021, all these things. We're going to 2022. I started becoming sick. Chest pains. Whenever I carry things, chest pains, I'll have a blackout. I'll start having something like I was never happy. I was now depressed, always indoors. Even that time now I was always indoors. I was not going out. We were always doing things. We go out. Even going out was no longer fun because we are going to fight, I started becoming very sick every month. Then he even added me to his medical aid now because we're always now spending money to go to see a doctor. They were referring me to this one, went to white doctors, went to Indians, went to private, went to what, but they were saying one thing, anxiety, depression. He's like, I carry you always overthinking. We'll be coming from the hospital, I'm not fine, and then it will be my fault that I'm sick because I'm always overthinking. You are like this, you are like this, you are like this, you are like that. It's okay, I'm sorry. I was always sorry. Sometimes I get, why did I say sorry? But anytime I was always sorry.
Because I guess that's how he made you feel.
Yes, I felt like I'm the worst person ever. I felt like I'm the worst person. Whatever that I do, the way I am, how I look. He used to tell me, if I leave you, no one can ever love you the way I do. Yes. Your mind, your power of your mind. For years, I felt like no one can ever love me. I don't know if I've recovered from that. I don't think I have recovered because, yes, even when I walk, I remember even just when I was coming here, this other guy, when I was waiting for my Uber, he's like, yo, you look beautiful. You know what I said? I was like, really? You know? I always question myself.
And you are beautiful, hey? You are
Thank
very
you.
beautiful. You are very beautiful. And I want to interject, ne? Only because I know there are many women who are going through the same thing that you went through, right? Because Mina, personally, I do believe that a husband or a boyfriend has to be your first cheerleader.
Yeah.
If your husband brings you down, if your husband treats you harshly, if your husband make you feel like you are not beautiful enough, right? I just feel like if udera soe, that means hore, he doesn't deserve you. He doesn't deserve you, because a man who deserves you must know your worth. And a man who loves you will definitely see good in you.
Yeah.
That's how I believe. So it shows Ore, he had bad intentions at the minute he walked in your life, and that's why he treated you the way he did. That's why he wanted to make you feel less about yourself. And the worst part about it, Goreng, he lied. You
Yeah.
are beautiful. Like, you are very beautiful. You are very beautiful.
Thank you.
Anyways,
Okay.
continue.
Yeah, so that thing of not being beautiful enough, not being good enough, like it has been, yeah, I'm still battling with that, to be honest.
A work in progress.
There are a lot of things that I overcame, but that one, I have this thing of, I will see myself, okay, today you look beautiful. I promise you I'll go out. Before I go to the gate, I doubt myself. I go back and to check again. If maybe I lost my self-confidence, I lost self-confidence. So he would tell me that, you know what, no one will ever love you the way I do, Even your family, they didn't help you. So whenever he sees someone loving me, he used to remove everyone. Like, if I have maybe someone like from a family that he can tell that I'm comfortable with this person. This person keeps on checking up on me. I remember there's this aunt that I came to South Africa with. She loves me so much. But for a moment, I felt like she was jealous at me. She was a bad person. The guy made me to believe that my aunt does not love me. No one loves me. We went to his church. My ex was a born again. Not drinking, not smoking, always home.
Is it?
Yes, a prayer warrior. We used to go for 21 days of glory fasting. What are you talking about?
Wow.
Yes.
No.
We had, every morning, we had our declaration.
Okay.
We're holding hands, doing the declaration,
Okay.
and reading this, I forgot the name, it's Daily Victory, where we used to read everyday scripture for 30 days. We were buying those books from church.
Okay.
Yeah, we used to go for 21 days of not eating and fasting.
Okay.
So yes, he was a prayerful man. He was, those guys, man. He does not drink, Nkosi yami. He does not drink.
The type of a husband that we need.
The type of the husband that I needed.
Yeah.
Being that young, that time.
Okay.
I think I was just 24. Being that young, born again, go to church. I'm a sister from church.
Wow.
I sing at church. I want that kind of husband, obviously. You understand? But, yeah, the way he was so abusive. But he was not physically abusive.
That's what I wanted to know. That's what I actually wanted to ask.
To be honest, one thing that he was not, it's being... But if ever I were to choose, I were to be left with two options. Either go for emotional abuse or physical abuse. I would choose physical, because as you can beat me now, feel pain today. In 2 days, that scar, I will even forget about that scar. I will even forget about that pain.
But
the emotional pain, I don't know what it will take to be healed from emotional abuse. I don't know what it can take.
And you're not the only one to mention this, hey? There are many people who prefer physical abuse more than emotional abuse. Because one thing about someone who abuses you emotionally, that person destroys you.
Yes.
Yo, that's why even
Yes.
now you can't even get over what he said.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He
that's
used to
bad.
say hurtful words. Hurtful words that sometime one of the things that he once said to me,